Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, mother appeals for son who escaped custody in St. Mary to turn himself in. The mother of 31-year-old Oisin Scott, otherwise known as the Chin Chin, who escaped police custody at the St. Mary Parish Court last month, is urging him to surrender to the police. Mr. Scott, who is of Manchester Lane, Cox Street in Port Maria, St. Mary, was scheduled to appear before the Port Maria Circuit Court to face the charges of attempted rape, larceny, assault at a common law, and unlawful wounding. Speaking with the news on Tuesday afternoon, Scott's mother, Beverly Williams, begged the police, who have since launched a manhunt, to spare his life.
Because he didn't have to run, he's not a gunman, he never killed nobody. So me plead to you, Oisin Scott, my son, otherwise Chin Chin. I'm your mother, I love you, and if you love me so much, as what you said, may I ask you please turn in yourself to the police. The police them is running up and down, cannot catch you. You need to turn in yourself. May I plead to you, may I beg you. And officers, may I ask you not to shoot him. He's not a gunman. Just make him surrender and bring him in for me, please and thanks. Me tired. Yes. I speak to him and I called the inspector, Henry, immediately. And he spoke to him and said, okay, see what your mother, I'm going to come for you. And he just pushed over me and run, just like that. So I don't see him back from them time there. I don't hear of anything more. I don't know what to do. But I'm a mother who is very, very strict. I don't go them like that. So you need to turn on himself. Please, mommy, I beg you. Please, my son, may I beg you. He don't have to run. You see, then get bail, or they just give him a little stretch and then do it time and come out. To be honest, I will take care of him in a jail, as usual. He no need to do that.
Former Petrojam officials are freed. Attorneys say case was politically motivated. The legal team representing former Petrojam General Manager Floyd Grandley and the company's former board chairman, Dr. Percival Singh, says that the prosecution of the men was politically motivated. Senior Parish Court Judge Maxine Ellis on Tuesday acquitted Dr. Singh and Mr. Grandley of fraud when they appeared in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court. Dr. Singh was accused of fraudulently submitting claims amounting to $73,000 for overseas travels he allegedly did not make. Mr. Grandley was accused of aiding and abetting Dr. Singh to process the claims. Speaking with reporters following the verdict, attorney Bertha Samuels, who described the case as a political crucifixion, said it all started in Parliament.
If you look at the Hansard report in Parliament, this matter came up because of political tussle. And as KD Knight said, he's firstly a lawyer and secondly a politician. It came from a side of the House that Mr. Knight belongs to. But he felt that victory and the pursuit of justice was important as my leader. Dr. Singh was asked to refund every travel ticket that he made to attend board meetings where he sat and presided over board meetings. He was asked to return the money spent on a surprise birthday party for him. It was a surprise for him. This is scandalous. It's an extortion of a Jamaican citizen to pay for your own surprise birthday party. This is crazy. This is how crazy politics is in Jamaica.
Mr. Samuels, while noting that the high-profile case, which drew national attention, was his last in his 45 years at the legal bar, said that Tuesday's victory is tremendous as it comes on the 100th anniversary of the birth of former Prime Minister Michael Manley. He said he became an attorney as a result of free education, which was one of Mr. Manley's policies. Meanwhile, attorney KD Knight, who represented Mr. Grandley, credited the Parish Court Judge Maxine Ellis for the time she spent analyzing the evidence presented.
Because it means that she dealt very carefully with the evidence in favor and the evidence against, and then she resolved it finally in favor of the accused by saying that on her analysis the prosecution failed to prove that they committed the offenses for which they were charged. When I wrote the last submission, as a matter, there is no way a conviction can flow from this. Because the prosecution just simply did not use the evidence, and the cross-examination that we did, tops.
That was for both clients or for your client specifically?
Both.
How is your client? What is his reaction to?
Man charged for killing Berrin woman in Glengough further remanded. The man charged for killing a woman and burying her body in Glengough, St. Catherine, was further remanded in the parish court on Tuesday. Orlando Chin, 27, otherwise called Juki, is charged with murder and unlawful burial. Chin is charged for the death of 32-year-old Lisa Gay Cobre. Allegations are that about 2 p.m. on September 28, the woman and Chin had a dispute over a television remote. Chin reportedly pushed her and she hit her head and fell. She was allegedly killed and Chin reportedly dug a grave and buried her body. She was subsequently reported missing by her family. On October 7, Chin reportedly went to the police and allegedly confessed to the murder. He was taken into custody and the following day, he accompanied the police to the location in Glengough where the woman's decomposing body was found and later exhumed. Chin was subsequently charged. Trelawney cops seek help to identify decapitated remains. The Trelawney police are seeking to identify a headless corpse discovered on Monday in the Wire Fence district. The body was found wrapped in plastic bags and bed sheets. While the police were unable to determine that the victim is a male, no distinguishing features were visible to further aid identification. Wire Fence is a small, close-knit community near Waitabit in the south of the parish. Given that all residents have been accounted for, locals believe the deceased man was not from the area. "We don't know where him come from and what he was doing here," a resident told the news. "He could have been killed elsewhere and dumped here." Superintendent Winston Milton, the commanding officer for Trelawney, urged anyone with critical information to assist the police. "We have not been able to identify the body or determine a motive for the killing or identify any suspect or suspects who might be involved in the killing," said Milton. While he did not elaborate on the condition of the body, the superintendent acknowledged that the decapitation suggests an act of violence. He used the opportunity to encourage Jamaicans to seek the support of police officers and the justices of the peace to resolve conflicts without resorting to violence. He noted that many murders in Trelawney in recent years have stemmed from interpersonal disputes. "We are having issues with conflict resolution in the parish, so we are encouraging persons to try to settle issues through dialogue," said Milton. "We have engaged many stakeholders, such as our justices of the peace, to help facilitate and mediate discussion with the persons in conflict. We, the police, are willing to facilitate mediation as much as we can." Trelawney remains the safest parish in Western Jamaica in terms of murders, recording 23 homicides between January 1 and December 7 this year, one fewer than the corresponding period last year. This figure is significantly lower than the murder tallies in the other three parishes within Area 1, St. James, Hanover, and Westmoreland. During the same period, St. James reported 120 murders, Westmoreland had 96, and Hanover saw 45. All three parishes have also seen reductions compared to the previous year. Building breaches found at a property owned by Prime Minister Holness. The Integrity Commission has found that a property owned by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness was being built contrary to the planning approval and the building permit issued by the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Details were released on Tuesday evening in the Integrity Commission's investigation report, which was tabled in Parliament. The residential property is located at 2 Wycliffe Close, Beverly Hills, Kingston 6. The report stated that a permit was issued for 4 semi-detached townhouses in 2 two-story buildings. They were to be 2-bedroom units. However, investigations revealed they were 4 four-bedroom units. the development is connected to Estate Bridge Holdings, a company associated with the Prime Minister. The Integrity Commission's Director of Investigation concluded that the breaches were deliberate and that the directors of Estate Bridge are liable. It said the municipal corporation also failed to ensure they complied with the terms of the approval. The Integrity Commission listed a number of recommendations, including that the municipal corporation conduct an administrative review of its compliance regime with respect to building permits. This review should include a capacity assessment, including human resources and the technical competencies of the officers responsible for enforcement and compliance. They are to ensure they are corruption-proof. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.